Hey guys, it's Relyks and this is Yoru. Reigning from Japan, Yoru is Valorant's newest duelist, and today in this video we're going to be taking a look at this agent preview that I got to partake in. So first we're going to be looking at his abilities, starting with the first one, Fake Out. At 100 credits with the ability to hold 2 charges, Fake Out sends out fake footsteps in the direction you're facing. You can also choose to place them at a spot for future activation, similar to a cipher cage. You can activate them whenever you'd like and they'll travel in the direction you were facing when you place them. The footsteps are noticeably different from regular footsteps, and if you place them on the ground for later use, it seems like enemy players can see them but not destroy them, from my very limited testing. Oh, and although it didn't seem to work on the test servers, it's been confirmed by a developer that his fake out ability is meant to sound like an agent going through the teleporters on Bind, which means only Omen and Yoru are capable of fake TPing. His second ability, Blindside, is 200 credits, again with the ability to hold 2 charges, and it's a pretty unique flash ability. It's very similar to the flashbangs in CS, where it has physics and bounces off of objects, but that's actually a condition for the ability itself. If the flash doesn't make contact with a surface, it'll fizzle out and blind no one. His next ability, Gatecrash, only holding 1 charge, is Yoru's signature ability and refreshes on 2 kills during the round like many others. You use a rift tether and you either send it in one direction or place it stationary, similar to his footstep ability, Fake Out. Upon reactivating the ability, you will teleport to the tether and pull your gun back out with a similar delay as Jet's Tailwind. Except compared to the footsteps, whether stationary or moving, you have a limited amount of time to reactivate the ability and teleport. It's certainly enough time to make plays, but just keep that in mind. Also, compared to the seemingly indestructible footstep ability, this tether can be destroyed by enemies. Lastly, this brings us to his ultimate, Dimensional Rift. A 7-point ultimate, you equip a mask and drift into Yoru's dimension, proceeding to become invisible and invulnerable for approximately 9 seconds at the longest, which I tested one time eyeballing the ability with a stopwatch. You also definitely move at a faster rate than normal run speed, and you have a lower field of vision than normal. You can also end your ult prematurely at any time if you want to come back to the regular dimension sooner. Keep in mind that there is a dashed circle around you when in your ult, and that's actually the radius that players will see you and also get an audio cue if you pass them too close. They still can't do anything to you until you leave the ult, but they can get a sense of the direction you're headed. And when Yoru exits his ult, there's a pretty loud audio cue announcing where you just appeared.
Placing alarm bot, multiple enemies.
Our spike barrier is dead. Decoy, I got the spike. Cutting through. Spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
The flash went too high. Yeah, it did. It was like on the ceiling.
Decoy.
Spikes down.
Oh my god. Decoy.
Blocking sight.
Time to jump.
Turret out.
One enemy remaining.
Off your feet!
Initiated.
I'll handle this. I'm back.
One enemy remaining.
Blocking sight.
Time to jump. Back off. Decoy.
Nowhere to run!
I'll handle this. I'm back. Die.
Enemy spotted.
Our spike carrier.
One enemy remaining.
That was the noise.
Come to short A.
Yeah. Let's come in.
Cutting
Contact,
through.
contact. Okay, can you see this?
Yes, I can see it. Can we break it? No, you can't do anything about it though. This you can break. Okay, so you can't break the footsteps, but you can break the TP orb.
I'll return. Time to jump.
Here, can one of you ult then? I just want to see, like, what is this, like, come, like, run by me on the ult.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Who's next?
You're invisible. Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then he disappears again.
Then let's see how far you can hear me.
Oh yeah, I mean that's loud. You're like behind truck or something.
Yeah, I was.
Can you shoot the orbs though?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh wait, how many bullets? Can only one person shoot it?
Here, 1, 2, 3, 3 Vandal bullets.
Okay. So if you angle it in a corner, it hugs the corner. Like this one. Like
Cutting
this one.
through.
Oh no, never mind. It's just an angle. Okay.
Yeah. So when you're in the Yoru ult, there's like a separate circle around you. That's where you can be seen. The other circle is just your vision. Yeah. There's like a little dashed line on the ground, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where people will see you. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We've ulted like 30 times just this game, and I just noticed it. Yeah, I think you definitely move faster. By the way, these the footsteps right now, they're supposed to make a person TPing sound, by the way. I read it in the Discord. Like right now they just make an item sound, but they're meant to sound like someone going through the TP.
Decoy. Who's next?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, did you teleport behind?
Yeah.
I'll handle this.
I'm out of there.
I'm back.
I just popped out of nowhere to say hello. So, what are some of my overall thoughts? Yoru has been labeled a lurking duelist, which is pretty contrasting to how many other duelists are typically played. His kit seems like a lot of fun, and I think there's a lot of outplay potential with it, using his footsteps, teleport, and ult and synergy. You can bait people to peek with footsteps, combine them while you push to mask your own, or even leave them somewhere for a fake later in the round. You can set up a premeditated TP play where you switch positions and break some ankles, or you can use the moving TP on the fly while attacking a site so you can pinch the defense from the back. There are a ton of different ways to use this kit, and even more depending on what agents you have on your team, and I'm excited to see what I can come up with and what other players find too. I think he'll excel as a lurker, but that doesn't mean he can't be useful with the rest of the team on a site push. It seems like it'll be more difficult to have an impact with him on defense unless you play him relatively aggressively, similar to how you play Reyna, or in a specific setup with your team. This is a pretty typical trait of duelists, but some just excel at defending more than others. I also feel that Yoru will be a pretty skill-dependent agent, which I guess you could say for most agents, but I just think that his kit is a little bit more nuanced and requires really good timing and game sense to use most effectively. His flash is also a little more difficult to use properly than most other flashes, maybe aside from Sky's. Just another layer of difficulty to the agent. Overall, I'm excited to see how Yoru fits into the current meta, and I'm interested to see who teams will sub out if they want him in their comp. I was hoping that the next agent would be another controller to diversify the agents with smokes, because, you know, it sort of seems like Omen is the perma pick right now, but Yoru is a nice change of pace from other duelists. And just to close this video out, I wanted to say thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This past week has been really stressful for me, and I had a very limited amount of time to record footage for this agent preview that I was allowed to be a part of, due to some other time constraints. I wish I could have recorded more. All I got was this one gameplay, 3v3 session with a bunch of other Southeast Asian content creators who were kind enough to let me join them. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of Yoru in the comments below. I'm curious to see if people are having the same sort of reactions as they did to Reyna when there's another agent with invisibility and everyone's freaking out. I think that he's going to be strong and he'll have a place in the meta, but I don't think he's necessarily overpowered yet, nor do I think there's a way for us to tell until we play him and get to play against him. So again, thank you for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.